Hey yo, good morning. I had a difficulty here. It wouldn't let me do this, and I had to go back in, try again. So here I am as we are doing a morning live here on a Wednesday. I got my days mixed up. I thought yesterday was Thursday, but it was actually Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. Next day after that's Friday. Sorry for the mix up here. I had my days mixed up. Um, as of right now, I just wanted to come on here and basically apologize from yesterday's video where I got my days mixed up. Um, there's not a whole lot being said today. I just wanted to come on here and apologize to the people that I had said, "Oh yeah, this is Thursday. Welcome to a Thursday morning video. This, that, and the other." Okay, sorry about that. Yesterday was Thursday, or yesterday was Tuesday, and today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday, and then Friday. So sorry for getting my days mixed up. It was just me being rushed. I was rushing the days. That's never happened to me before, and yesterday was the first time that that actually happened. So I just wanted to come on here and be sure that I apologize for it. Um, with that all being said, we're gonna be on here for a while. So I just wanted to come on here and just basically pitch in, talk about what could be all be what be on me today. I want to get something off my heart. Okay, when I woke up this morning, I looked up at my ceiling and I said, Jesus, thank you for this fight. Thank you for waking me up today. I said, God, be here with me today. Get me through today. Get me this job that I have actually signed up for yesterday, that I get it. Lord Jesus, in Jesus' name, please let me get this. That's because this job means a lot to me. And I'm going to tell you that having a job and having a career is what's going to actually pay you money within the certain time and within the certain career that you're wanting to work. And you're going to have people tell you, oh, you're not a cowboy. Cowboys don't exist, only on TVs. No, they're not always on TV. You can buy the cowboy uniforms and all that and wear them around town. That's what you got to do. And then people can say, if they see the one cowboy, they can say to their family, "Oh, I seen a cowboy today." This, that, and the other thing. Now, with that being said, you want to also make sure that you are doing the right thing and you're taking on entrepreneurship. But being a cowboy is not an entrepreneur. There's plenty of other cowboys out there riding horses, taking care of cattle, taking care of whatever they need to take care of. But the certain time, or at a certain time, you're going to have to feed the animals, work with them, do what they got to do. But where I'm trying to get a job at is a petting zoo that is in Gibson, Florida. Okay? That's just where I'm trying to get to today with this YouTube video. Okay? I'm trying to tell you where I'm wanting to start working, where I want to be when on this YouTube video. Now, it's not going to be easy to get a job. There's so many people that are been let down, but if this is meant to be for me, I guarantee you, because I have that funny feeling that this is the job that's going to end up letting me do what I want to do for a business career. But see, I can't go walking around saying, "Oh, I do what I want," because now when I'm working with somebody, it's going to be on their time. It's not going to be on my time. And I'm going to tell you this, my playtime, eating time, and sleeping time is it's been over. It's over as of right now, and especially whenever it's time for me to work and go on and do what I need to go on and do. Okay. I'm thankful that my aunt's got a job. I'm thankful that I'm trying to get one. I'm grateful that, my uncle Jeff Harris has got a job, and that we're all trying to make money. We're always trying to do this, do that, and the other thing. Now, my uncle or my best friend Christopher Urich had said, "Oh, if you get a job at this petting zoo, you can get me, your sister, your your whole entire family in for free." I'm like, "I'm not getting nobody in for free." And he's like, "Wow, just wow." And I'm like, "Well, I got to do what I got to do to stay in with my business and helping these people out just to get the career that I have to do done." Now, am I going to be able to do my YouTube live while I'm working? That let me get right into. No, I'm not going to be able to record myself working. Now, here's the other thing. I could probably record myself eating while I'm there, but am I going to do that? No, just because I don't tend to do that. I don't want to do it. There's going to be time that when I come home and I have my time getting off, getting home, getting showered, getting this and getting that done, I will be doing my YouTube lives here at home. So there'll still be YouTube. It's just that it's time that I try to get a real business, a real job. And the real job that I'm really wanting is being a cowboy, working on a ranch and working with these horses. And I'm going to tell you straight up, it wasn't easy trying to find this. And I've had called 3 people yesterday, 3 out of who knows. And 3 out of those people returned my call. And it very so happens to be the petting zoo that is up in Gibston, Florida. And that's the job that I'm applying for as of right now because they told me I had to do this, do that, and turn it in. So I'm getting the paperwork done and I'm going to turn it in. And hopefully within a few days, I get the phone call and saying that I got the job. This is the time that I should be there, this, that, and the other. But here's the thing. Once you're doing a job interview or trying to sign up for a job, don't get your hopes up because anybody can just turn you down. Okay. I'm not going to get my hopes up because anything could happen. Anything. It took my it took my dad a lot of interviews and he's still looking. He's still looking for a good decent job. It took my aunt quite some time to look for the job she's at now. It just you just don't want within this thing here in this case of scenario, you don't want to get your hopes up because anything could happen. And if you don't get a job, it's okay. You can just keep digging. But with my case, I'm going to be honest with you. With my case right now, I am actually trying to get my foot through the door. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stick my foot in the door, get my business going. But here's the thing, as that's being said, I can't go around saying I do what I want, this, that, and the other. But when I'm home, I can do that. As of right now, when I'm working with somebody else, I can't go around saying that and this, that, and the other. Um, but this part and this, that, and the other thing, it's always going to be within a business career, no matter what it is that you're wanting to do. If there's any questions or whatever, we still don't have quite a few people in here. But here's the thing: with this being said, I could always transfer to my phone and do the YouTube lives there. But with that all being said, you want to be able to do what you got to do within the business. Do what you got to do because it's all not fun and games, but it's all for something that you're wanting to do. Like if you're wanting to pitch in for your family, pitch into the household, Do what you got to do. It's this is something that you got to do. You got to stick your foot in the door, and hopefully somebody will get you in and and say, hey, this job's for you. And that's what I'm hoping for, is that this job is meant for me, and that they'll take me on. Because I have done lawn care, I have done a lot of other things that I kind of want to move on with my life and do something totally different. And this is the career that I'm actually wanting to take on and do. That's if it's meant for me. Because I'm gonna tell you, you don't want to get your hopes up, no matter what it is. If No matter what it is, you want to get your foot in the door, and that's what I'm trying to do as of right now. I'm gonna call my sister sometime today, and I'm going to see as if she's finished the paperwork, and if she did, I'm gonna see if she sent it in, and if she did, then hopefully within a day or two, I should be getting a phone call. I don't know if I'm going to go live that day whenever I'm supposed to get a phone call, because you never know when these phone calls are going to hit and stuff like that. But here's the thing, you don't want to get your hopes up if you don't get a job. And that's what I'm trying not to do, is get my hopes up. But here's the thing, it's not easy. But at least I'm trying to, like I said, at least I am trying to get my foot in the door and find something different, because it's in my blood. It's been in my blood work for years. Being a cowboy, taking this on, and being a landscaper for years, that wasn't in my blood. Um, that just come back in my blood work. That it wasn't for me, and it wasn't meant for me. And they said that the cowboy work was meant for me, and so that's why I'm trying to get my foot in the door, like I said. And and I do, like I said, I do apologize for yesterday talking about, oh, it's Thursday, when it was actually Tuesday and not Thursday. Today's Wednesday, so happy Wednesday to all of you. And well, wait, let me just tell you, today's Wednesday, so just you want to make sure that you're doing good, and stuff like that. But I just got my days mixed up, and that's all good. And when you got to do what you got to do, that's what you got to do. Stick your foot in the door, try to get a business going, and just go with it. You got to do what you got to do. And it's not, like I said, it's not easy to do what I'm doing, but at least I'm trying to find something. I gotta be doing something. Cash App, Apple Pay, whatever. Do something. And that's one thing I will not trust, is Apple Pay and all these other things. But really, I'm still not okay with Cash App. But it's time for me to be learning, because I'm gonna tell you, a Cash App card is just like a credit card. You stick it in, it scans it, boom, done. So I'm gonna learn that real quick when the time comes. And and there's a lot of people that'll say, "Oh, horses stank. Oh, they smell. Oh, you're not gonna be able to handle it. Oh, this, that, and you don't know me. I'm just gonna give something a try, because I got to do something." And like I said, I'm sticking my foot in the door just to try something out. And if I don't like it, here's what my dad said: I ain't got to do it. Hit that right there on that spot right there. Boom, done. But here's the thing. This is one other thing, that if you get a real job, which this is what I'm trying to do, is get a real job. Everybody here told me this: you got to pay taxes. Boom. I'm ready. Bring it to me. Hit it right here. I'm ready. I got to do something. It's better than eating and sleeping and pretty much lying. That, because I'm out of that I'm out of that book. I'm out of that book. I'm retiring that book. What are you? Writing a book? No, I'm done writing a book. I'm retiring out of the book. Time to go do something. And I can take my hat off about that too. I'm out of the book. I'm retired the book. Just keep that in mind. Now, what I'm also going to talk about, okay? But if you guys are wondering about this, which I doubt that you guys are, but I bumped into something, and busted my arm up. Anyway, you got to do what you got to do to keep up with the business and with the career. And it's not gonna be easy to do that. It's not gonna be easy to do any job. But you gotta if you wanna do something, you gotta stick into it. You gotta do what you gotta do. And and everybody might be, poo poo pants McGee, but I'm not poo poo pants McGee. I'm gonna tell you, I am not that. Now, my uncle Jeff Harris, I'm gonna tell you, because I'm pretty much he's the only one on here right now. Is that he calls me that because he's heard something about I don't know, but it's not like I poop my pants or whatever. So it's just he calls me that. I don't know why. It's if you guys want to ask, put it in the comments. But other than that, don't ask me because I don't have the answers to it. But ask him because that's what he likes to call me, this poo poo pants McGee. And yes, I'm gonna tell you this. If he said when I was watching the YouTube video yesterday, this is hilarious because I found the petting zoo on YouTube from Gibsonton, Florida. Okay. I'm watching it and this, that, and the other. He was talking about, oh, look, this is all the cool stuff here. Here's Joe in the back picking up, cleaning up the poo out of the horse stalls. How you going to go doing that? Oh, yeah, let me just go. And then you see me in the background doing that. No, that ain't happening. That is not happening. I might be doing something a little different. I might be giving pony rides to kids. I might be feeding the pigs or the bunny rabbits or the turtles, goats. They got all kinds of stuff at that petting zoo. You guys can look it up. It's called Gibsonston Petting Zoo, right off of 301. So it's perfect. That's one that I'm trying to work at and do, and hopefully I get it. It's a matter of time. But here's the thing: you don't want to put you don't want to put your hands up. You don't want to put your hopes up because there's all those jobs around there that are still hiring and stuff. And here's the thing: I wanted to work with my Jeff Harris that's on here, my uncle. And he was like, "Well, if you work for me, you would probably eat all the product, and I'll catch you on the floor sleeping, and then yeah, you'll be done with me. I'll fire you right there on the spot." No, that's not gonna happen right there. Okay, so and that's another thing here that I wanted to get up into meat and potatoes. Uh, yeah, pork chops and applesauce. Ain't that swell? No. Anyway, and I'm all set up. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I'm all set up. Here's the chaps. I'm not saying that they're gonna be doing cattle runs or whatever, or cattle drives or anything, but at least I got chaps. Boom, done. Said and done. Uh, I got a lasso, practice one. Um, got me a little cowboy vest right there's. Um, got some cowboy shirts, boom, with some guns on them. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's some guns. Same with this one, cowboy sheriff in town with a gun on it. Just couldn't see it, but it's there. Boom, and both got guns on them. Uh, I can boom. Anyway, that all being said, and then I got more Western shirts. These ones here I got for Christmas. Those ones I just showed I got from Christmas too. There's the other Western shirt, and then there's the other Western shirt. So Cowboys are real boys. Anyway, that all being said, I got Durangos, I got redheads, and I got yeah, And the ones that I got on right now that are pointed, they're Durangos as well. They're black. I got my boots on right now, and they're black Durangos. And what's up, bro? Lel? Nice to see you on here this morning. And let me just tell you, it's a blessing. Stick around, man. So join the club, join the party. Come on. And let's see. What else is new to this channel? Oh, I'm a country boy as well. Boom. Do I know any country? No. I don't know any country. um, but I can learn. I can learn. There you go. I could go stand on the sidewalk, play a couple tunes here. Cowboy hat, cowboy boots, and jeans, like what I'm wearing right now. Just go wear them, and then I can just make money like that. Coin after coin, dollars after dollars, 20 after 20, 30 after 30, 40 after 40, 49 after 49. You never know. I could make some money. I could make some good hard cash off of playing some tunes on a sidewalk, and then probably get run off by the darn police. No, wouldn't be the first time either that I got run off by the police. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you, me and my buddy Joseph, man, I'm gonna tell you, me and him went over there to McDonald's, man. All I heard was, rear, 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 rear. Joseph turned around, and looked at me. Is that for us? I said, I don't know, dude. Next thing you know, I still hear rear, 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 rear. They're coming over here to the entrance. Rear, 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 rear. Next thing you know, sure enough, here they come pulling up. Oh yeah, y'all can't be out here soul winning. You guys gotta go. Here's Joseph. You mind if I read the Bible to you? Who says that to a cop, man? I'm just gonna tell you, who says that to a law enforcement officer? Oh yeah, can I read the Bible to us? I'm sitting there like, they just told us we can't do something. You're like, can I read the Bible to you? Don't do that to the law enforcement, man. But that wouldn't be the first time I got run off by the police. And then I trespassed a long time ago. Never went back to that property, but I got trespassed, and that cop run me off from that property too. Wouldn't be the first time. Everybody want to talk about it after I talk about this one. Or trespass. I'm like, no, I didn't get trespassed. I can go back, but it's just like, oh, yeah, I got memories. Let me tell you here. Got a little mini fridge. Got me a desk right there. I just got everything that I need right here, man. All right. Let me just go ahead and tell you that before I wrap this YouTube video up, that I'm very, very sorry for yesterday. I didn't mean to get my days mixed up. And, it's here and there that and I must have been really tired or something. I don't know. But for me to end up getting my days mixed up or whatever, but, I'm really sorry for that. And you guys have a wonderful Wednesday afternoon, a wonderful Wednesday morning, and I will be back on here probably Friday. I just met the main part of this YouTube video live is because I wanted to come on here and apologize to y'all. And yeah, and I got a phone call to go make my sister here to see if she actually did what I needed her to do. But yeah, it's a blessing. All right, y'all stay tuned for more videos. Like and subscribe as always. Like, share, and subscribe. And that's the main thing there that I like to say. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel to help the channel out. That would just help a blessing, Lee. And then if I feel like it later this afternoon, I will probably use my phone on the next one just to talk to you guys a little bit more. But I don't know if I'll be back on here today. It could be tomorrow, something like that, closer to Friday. So just stay tuned for more YouTube videos. If not tomorrow, then Friday for sure. So, all right, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.